14:25, 5 minutes to the start of the first race, which of course has been delayed because they're fighting the weather. Well, it looks like we're getting an afternoon of racing underway. So I'm just heading up to the fan park, show you the start from there, and then probably go to the start line where they come in for the pit stop. So I don't think I've shown you that yet. And we should get a good angle with the big stick. And then, I don't know, maybe winner's enclosure or something, we'll see. Also coming to you again in 360 today, but I will make a non-360 version of the video as well for those who struggled with it. Usually if it's like, I think on a Fire Stick your resolution's limited.
5 minutes, Caroline, 5 minutes.
There it is, 5 minutes. And if you have auto computers and stuff. So I'll do it on 360 as well. Well, let's head down to the fan park, get the start from there. Then probably get the bikes coming in for pit stops. And then maybe I'll do the return lane instead of the winner's enclosure. Show you what it looks like when the riders come back. So. Okay, let's start today from here. Which is at the return lane, but I've got the invisible selfie stick up. Well away from the track, nobody needs to worry, I'm not hanging it over the wall or railings. But I do use it to show you the behind the scenes look, which is what I like most. Because I've noticed not many people actually show this kind of thing, you know, give you the atmosphere. And that's what I try. But there may actually be some legal issues with this, and I'm going to do a video. Here we go. Okay, the race has started, I'll shut up, but I'll tell you later I'm going to do a separate video because there's some serious legal issues potentially regarding TT coverage videos from private vloggers. Anyway, we'll do that separately, so I'll go for a walk from here to St. Ninians and then I'll go back to the start line for the pits. Enjoy! Bikes. No rush, go.
to win a race after having a couple of run-ons on the first lap.
Okay, lowering myself. Alright, that was a few of the starters. Now I have to head back to the start line to make it there before they get round again. It's only 15 minutes these days. If this had been 100 years ago, sorry, I would have had all the time in the world to walk there, but these days the bikes are so fast. I think that should be mostly all of them. Okay, we're almost at the start line. I think I'm going to miss the first one. You can see I'm walking through the paddock. Duck your head. This thing's like 3.5 meters long. So up there is the start line if you ever want to see it. Duke's, I think it's Duke's Road, isn't it? Duke's Avenue? Where the police headquarters is. So we're just going to walk there, show you the pit stops. Because they have to come in after lap 1. I think I might miss 1 or 2 because I didn't run fast enough.
Inspection is open for sidecars 15 and above. 15 and above, please.
Right, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you from here, just how the bikes come into the pit. You can see the Park for me there. Our sidecars getting ready. let's go down to the return lane and wait for the winners to come back in about 30 minutes. While I'm here, might as well give you a bird's eye view walkthrough of the fan zone in 360, which is packed today, which is good. Like it.
Tom Herbertson also that top 10. He's having a good run.
It's amazing how much attention you get when you get your big stick out in public. How are you? You know, every time I get my stick out in public, everyone stares.
Please stop doing that.
Way up to here, I just had a quick chat with Davey Todd's team about that problem in the pit stop.
Seems like half the council's here.
They don't know for certain, but last year that BM's really struggled with the temperature sensor, and that could also be the issue right now. So out there trying to start shut down of the systems, or switch the ignition off.
So yeah, literally everyone is staring at me holding this thing, but I don't care. I want to give you this angle because it looks really cool.
Took such time in the pit, so
look how busy it is. And of course it's the next best thing to a drone, which you can't fly when the races are. So that was a walk for the fan zone. Let's go to return lane and get you the riders coming back after the race. Okay, welcome to the return lane. The helicopter is in the air. If you look to the right and up, right behind me and up. And if you look down, you're going to see a very packed return lane. The winners are about to come in. It's good to see this packed. It's rare I've seen it this packed down here. So, here's the end of the race from the return lane. Enjoy.
Yeah, the gap in the end was 16 seconds. It was jumping in if you do something the
Oh, hello. I've been watching your
Have you?
videos. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're part of it, it's fine.
Nice to see you. See you later.
They're hard to look. Go south.
Dad, can we please go to the ground?
Don't drink that. Don't drink that. We're not going to get
Go big or go home.
That is some wood, brother.
Probably would, because they're probably in agony. Yeah. Do they want the hand stretched out? Oh, you got two. Obvious and Yeah. I'm doing that next year, Can you see what? Go on, go now.
It's a tiny cookie monster.
Here you go. Yeah, he was early.
Right, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. People come back from the return lane. You know, the rider that fell, well, some hurt pride, but you know, if this is where you crash on the TT course, you're probably okay.
Yeah. Don't do it, don't do it. If I got you to do that now, well, I've done it now, just a bit, but when there's someone there marking you, you're like overthinking.
Okay, I'm gonna pack up here and maybe head down to Indy's tent, see if he's around. Okay, I'll see you wherever I'm going for the sidecars. Not sure yet, maybe Bray Hill. Going to the other side of the start because the crossing points are open, so it's a little easier to cross over to here and show you the build up of the sidecar start from this side, because you can see all the teams come out and everything. So Milky over there, I don't think anything would happen here without him. The amount of different jobs that man does during TT is insane. Over there, Connie, always here of course. And yeah, so that's it. I'm going to show you the build up to the sidecar start.
Numbers 11 to 20 to the start line, control out. Texas start line, just an update on conditions around the course. Conditions around the course are very, very good. We have just some very minor damp patches at Stella Maris, Ramsey Hairpin and Keppel to Gates. Control out.
Conversation with his father-in-law. It's his father-in-law, isn't it? I'm right. Stepdad, that's it. So I knew it was some kind of relation anyway.
YouTube channel. I'll give you the card in a minute.
My battery's died.
Give me a minute. Just filming that. It's in my backpack.
Oh, in your backpack.
have noticed that I only recorded, well, I recorded more, but I've only shown you a couple of the starters of the sidecar. So I can show you the whole build-up, but only a couple of the starters. And there's a reason behind that. So I'm not being lazy and just bugger off after 3 and leave you hanging. No, there is a reason. It's to do with copyright and recent developments. So Duncan, that lad who's always at the start line in streaming, when he got a copyright strike from the DFE, Department for Enterprise, who owns the TT rights, he got a YouTube copyright strike, apparently on an automated system. And the response he got, so he does live stream, which I don't do. And you could argue if you live stream the TT even from public land, it could sort of be detrimental to, you know, or breach of their rights or whatever. So that one I fully understand. If you do live, you're sort of playing with fire, which is why I don't do live. I want you guys to, you know, buy TT Plus, support the TT that way, keep it sustainable. It needs to make money, otherwise people won't put up with it, okay? Which is why I don't do live streams. You know, pay for it, you cheap buggers. It's cheap enough. It's 20 quid, 23 quid, 24 quid, whatever. So I don't do live, but the reply he got from the DFE when he queried it is a bit concerning, and I will do a complete separate video on this because it's a massive topic and potentially has massive implications, because the DFE, and I'm not going to go into detail, but the DFE's reply basically, if you read it, I'll show you in that video, I'll do it after TT, basically means not just live, but anything you do video wise around TT, if it includes anything where they claim copyright, and it doesn't even have to be racing the way I interpret it, anything, paddock walk, anything that is, you know, sort of TT related, shows the TT logo, that kind of thing, they can copyright strike if they wanted to. And that doesn't seem quite right to me, so I think we will need some clarifications there. He's still seeking clarification. So will I. And then, yeah, well, I'll do a separate video on that after.
Let's head down. Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy there also doing crossovers from 20 seconds back on Ben Birchall and Paddy Rosny, but it's 2 out of 2. Make that 4 out of 4. Here comes the cross the line. The official gap. All the pro guys will come up. The local team will be here as well with sponsor. Obviously the Superstock Racing a few minutes ago, they're one of their big sponsors now as well. Paddy Rosny there coming in as well, confirmed in that second place, just waiting for Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy. Todd Ellis and Kieran Clark are also going through Crofton-Mona. So let's get to our double. Know that. Let's call it quadruple winning TT driver. Gets the hat to Rob and the team. Number 14, straight in. See all through. Somebody said to me, you know, it's 2 out of 2, but it's not 4 out of 4. That'll do. Talking to that, went up the line like a blinking small the cat. I thought, oh, aye.
Right, I'll leave you with those couple of shots. I might give you a quick impression walk around from behind the grandstand. And I'm gonna head, so there's one more race, the Super Twins, which I want to watch the start because Indy's in it. And I want to watch him come down Bray Hill. So that's where I'm gonna go. Finally, bottom of Bray Hill, and the other bottom of Bray Hill. So the other angle of bottom of Bray Hill is what I mean. So I'm gonna wander there and probably finish the day there.
You're under pressure at some point though. Lewis Blackstone was pushing you.
Yeah, I didn't know anything. I'm just hanging on back.
You're not looking at any boards to see the one. Yeah, you do. So do I. Do you have any boards out? That's the point.
Obviously, this has come over start line for the second lap. Obviously, there's no point displaying it for the final end of the second lap. But yeah, I didn't look. You really was. What's going up with
by the miracle of all miracles, I've actually found a parking space right next to it. And there's actually a few more here, so it must be because people watched some of the races and left. So usually if you come to Bottmore Bray Hill, it's always packed. Like, come here early, forget it that you can park here. If you're a biker, probably okay, but with a car it's usually pretty hard before the race. You can park in the surrounding areas and maybe a 5-10 minute walk and you're fine. And this is a very, very famous spot, so I just want to show you the atmosphere and a little bit of the start of the Super Twins, and I think I'll leave it at that for today. And actually the building that you see there, the ugly grey thing, there's an apartment at the top, so where you see Reliance Security and Bray Hill here, above Bray Hill here, there's an apartment in there. And I know that because I almost once rented it 20 years ago. But the reason I didn't rent it is it's very small. It's like a 1-bed, dingy little thing. But because it's Bottmore Bray Hill, the guy wanted like ridiculous money, so I didn't rent it. But yes, there actually is an apartment right up there at Bray Hill. So I suppose if you rent that one out, maybe you can make some of your rent back during TT. But I declined, and I'll just come down here to watch. So 15 minutes to go. Let's wait down here, show you a bit of atmosphere of Bray Hill.
The head of entire cover brand marketing, and we see Paul Jordan.
Okay, here we are. We're at the start
but it's very, very high
of the Super Twin. I'll just let this run, walk down, give you a slightly different angle from Bray Hill than you would usually see. Hope you enjoy it.
To get the tap on the shoulder, Super Twin TT Race 2 underway. Out of these Super Twin machines, nobody at 2 where Beyond would have been. Best wishes to him. So at 3 it will be Michael Rutter, who got a top 10 position in the opening race on the Yamaha. Nobody at 4 either. So next away will be Odeon Man, runner up from the first race, Michael Evans on the Dapperbeck Kawasaki. What can he do about Michael Dunlop this time round? Away from here, chasing him down, here's our winner, Michael Dunlop from race 1 on the Andy Racing hat. Dominic Evans, who finished 6th on the Melbrain Racing. From race 1, Rob Hodgson on the SMT. Consolidated idea of this leaderboard. Michael Dunlop being saved now by 3 seconds. Adam McLean is at 1.2 seconds down on Todd. Dominic Herbertson does now arrive and slots into 4, 1.2 seconds down on McLean, but we'll just wait for these other riders to get there to get a proper idea of how this top 6 or so is going to shake out. But that's a huge blow for Evans out, and for the race probably out on that opening sector.
Yeah, you're right. It looked like Mikey Evans was going to give, or the nearest rider to give Michael Dunlop a run for his money, and out at the not even halfway through lap 1 is a real shame. But let's hope there's a few more riders that will be seeing that as an opportunity to get themselves into podium contention.
Absolutely mechanical.
Okay, no, that's all I want to show you. So you can see Bray Hill there behind me, still walking up back to the car. Finishing up today with that look at Bray Hill. Wasn't actually that busy anymore. But it's a nice spot to watch if you're ever here. So that's all for today. Tomorrow is senior race day, which is weird because today is Friday, which is senior race day holiday. But under this great new schedule, we're now racing Saturday, when Friday traditionally was the senior race day. Yeah, I have yet to find anyone who really likes this new schedule. So we'll see, we'll talk about it after TT. I'm gonna leave you with this immensely exciting shot of Douglas Promenade when the races are on. Oh, there's an i8, I always fancy one of those, just a bit too expensive. Out of my league then. So, whenever there's racing on, the main road around the island is closed, which means traffic has to go somewhere else. And here it is, going into Douglas. Now it's a holiday today, so this is not rush hour, this is just racing traffic, people trying to get around the road closures. And it's evening, so the horse tram's not here anymore, which is good. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, show you what it looks like when there's racing on, and maybe give you an appreciation that not everyone on the island is a fan of the races, mainly because of things like this, you know, inconvenience, traffic, that kind of thing. So I just wanted to show you this. Deliberately I left early, because I do know that as soon as the race is over, traffic is going to go crazy. So in the direction that I'm going out of town, it's still okay now. But I do know that, you know, going the other way, as you can see already, it is already quite busy, and this will continue for quite a while after racing. So it's just what it is, it's just part of TT. But yeah, obviously, you know, not everyone's a fan of the races, and it's partially because of stuff like this, and especially when things go over or not according to schedule, and you know, or use more time than usually allocated, and it screws up people's plans. Then, you know, maybe you can understand that some people here are not fans of the TT. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Plus it's a very nice evening, so, and Douglas Promenade is very nice. And that's it. I mean, that's really it for tonight then. Here's the traffic, where's the traffic? It's building up. Right, I'll see you tomorrow for the last day.